The year is 238 BC. Imagine a vast empire stretching from the Aegean Sea to the Indus River. This was the Seleucid Empire, a Hellenistic behemoth born from the conquests of Alexander the Great. Ruled from their opulent capital in Antioch, the Seleucid kings inherited the richest and most diverse portion of Alexander's short-lived empire. They commanded massive, multi-ethnic armies equipped with the most advanced weaponry of the age. Their power seemed absolute, their grip on the East unbreakable. Yet, even in this seemingly invincible colossus, cracks were beginning to appear. In the eastern satrapies, far from the watchful eyes of Antioch, a new power was rising. A nomadic people, hardened by the harsh steppes of Central Asia, were about to challenge the might of the Seleucid Empire. Their name would become synonymous with relentless warfare, skilled horsemanship, and an empire that would endure for centuries: the Parthians. Little did the Seleucid rulers know that these nomadic horsemen would soon threaten their very existence. Their vast empire, built on the foundations of conquest, was about to face an enemy unlike any it had encountered before. This was the beginning of the Seleucid-Parthian Wars, a clash of civilizations that would reshape the ancient world. In the eastern fringes of the Seleucid Empire, a new power was emerging. The Parni, a nomadic people known for their equestrian skills and fierce warriors, inhabited the region around the Caspian Sea. Led by Arsaces I, a chieftain of remarkable cunning and ambition, they saw an opportunity in the Seleucids' preoccupation with internal strife and external threats. Around 247 BC, Arsaces made his move. Leading his warriors in a swift and decisive campaign, he conquered the satrapy of Parthia, a region situated southeast of the Caspian Sea. This victory was not merely a raid for plunder, it was the foundation upon which Arsaces would build a new kingdom. He declared himself king, taking the name Arsaces, a title that would become synonymous with Parthian royalty for centuries to come. The Seleucids, distracted by dynastic struggles and conflicts with their rivals, initially underestimated the threat posed by Arsaces. This proved to be a grave miscalculation. The Parthians, masters of mounted warfare, were a formidable enemy. Their tactics, centered around the use of horse archers, allowed them to harass and weaken their enemies from a distance, striking swiftly and retreating before the lumbering Seleucid armies could respond. This early success against the Seleucids had a snowball effect. Other Iranian tribes, inspired by Arsaces' victories and eager to break free from Seleucid rule, flocked to his banner. The Parthian kingdom, once a small, seemingly insignificant force on the fringes of a mighty empire, was rapidly evolving into a potent threat to the Seleucid grip on the east. The rise of the Parthians did not go unnoticed for long. In 212 BC, Antiochus III, known as the Great for his ambition and military prowess, ascended to the Seleucid throne. Determined to restore the empire to its former glory, Antiochus III turned his attention eastward, aiming to crush the burgeoning Parthian threat. Antiochus III, a ruler of considerable military skill, embarked on a grand campaign to reassert Seleucid authority. His objective was to deliver a decisive blow to the Parthians, shattering their growing power and reminding everyone of the might of the Seleucid Empire. The two armies clashed in 209 BC at the Battle of Mount Labus. The exact location of this battle is still debated by historians, but its significance is undeniable. The Seleucid army, a force far larger than the Parthian force, and boasting a corps of disciplined Macedonian phalangites, seemed poised for victory. However, Arsaces, a master tactician, had lured Antiochus into a trap. As the battle commenced, the Parthian horse archers unleashed a torrent of arrows, weakening the Seleucid lines. Then, in a brilliant maneuver, Arsaces unleashed his heavy cavalry, the cataphracts, clad in heavy armor and wielding lances. Their thunderous charge shattered the Seleucid formations, sending the once mighty army reeling in defeat. The Battle of Mount Labus was a resounding victory for the Parthians. It cemented their status as a major power in the east and demonstrated the effectiveness of their unique military tactics against the traditional armies of the Hellenistic world. For Antiochus III, it was a humiliating defeat, forcing him to recognize the Parthian kingdom as a legitimate power and accept a peace treaty that ceded large swaths of territory to Arsaces.